Welcome to Dr. Yeap Ban Har's Problem Box. In today's lesson, we are going to solve a problem. Let's see what problem we have for today. Today we have this problem. Spiky, Curly, and Bunny collect cards. Spiky had 5-7, as many cards as Curly. Curly had 7-8, as many cards as Bunny. After Spiky and Bunny gave 85 cards to Curly, Curly had 3 times as many cards as Spiky, and then Bunny had as many cards as Spiky. The question is, how many cards does each of them have after they gave Curly the 85 cards? Why don't we give this problem a go? Let's try. Have you managed to solve the problem? Or how far are you in trying to solve this problem? What methods might be possible? I'm thinking of using bar models. Can I draw the bar models for any of the 3? Spiky had 5-7s, as many cards as Curly. I think that model is not too difficult to make. Can you see whose model I am making if I'm planning to use 7 units? You are right. That is Curly's. If that is Curly's, can you imagine how the model for Spiky and for Bunny might look like? The model for Spiky, how many units do I need so that I can show Spiky had 5-7s, as many cards as Curly? Is this model correct? Likewise, can I show the model for Bunny? And then, can I try to make the model show Spiky and Bunny giving 85 cards to Curly so that she had 3 times as many as Spiky, and then Spiky and Bunny had the same number of cards? I have started to solve the problem by drawing the bar models for the situation before. Is that a good move? Or should I start with the situation after Spiky and Bunny gave those cards to Curly? Can you try to continue with that idea? Have you managed to solve the problem? Spiky had 5 sevens, as many as Curly. And Curly had 7 eights, as many as Bunny. I have tried, and I wonder if this is correct. Let me check. Is it true that Curly had 3 times as many cards as Spiky? Spiky now has 4 units. Does Curly have 12 units? Also, Spiky and Bunny must have the same number of cards, do they? I think this model is correct. So I do know that Spiky gave 1 unit to Curly and Bunny gave 4 units to Curly. So I know that the 5 units must be 85. The 5 units represent the 85 cards that Spiky and Bunny gave Curly. So if 5 units is 85, I can easily calculate the value of 1 unit. 85 divided by 5. 85 divided by 5 is not difficult to calculate. And once we have that answer, the quotient, I think we can answer a bunch of questions. How many did Spiky have after he gave some cards to Curly? We can see that. 4 units. Since we know the value of 1 unit, we can calculate the value of 4 units. And that's also the number that Bunny had afterwards. And if you know how many Spiky had, you can also find out how many Curly had, because she had 3 times as many as Spiky. So I think we have solved the problem. If you find today's problem easy, you can challenge yourself by solving a similar problem. In fact, the problem is just like this one, except there is a very small, tiny change. That change is this. After Spiky and Bunny gave 85 cards to Curly, Curly had 3 times as many cards as Spiky and Bunny. That's the only change. Everything else remains the same. Bunny continue to have as many cars as Spiky. The only change is that after all that has happened, now Curly, she had 3 times as many cars as Spiky and Bunny. You can challenge yourself by trying to solve that new problem. Is it possible to solve that new problem? If yes, go on, solve it. If not, what other changes is necessary in order for that problem to be solvable? Why don't you challenge yourself that way? See you next time in another problem box.